Hey everyone, it's been over 3 months since I've done a video, and probably 6 months since I've done a video on the progress of the bus, so thought I'd do something real quick. I'm not going to be able to really show you any work shots, but I'll just show you some progress, what happened over the winter. It's still, what is it, it's the end of April, I think tomorrow's the beginning of May. It's still too cold to really do much. It's still been in the 40s and 50s here in northern Illinois, so unfortunately it's been a little bit too cold, but the metal work has been done. If you look at the previous videos, especially the last couple videos where we're really going crazy on the metal work, trying to get it all done. And we did almost finish it when Brian was here. That last video I think was with Brian here. We did get like all those rust pieces down there. You know, we did get a bunch of it done, and we got it mostly primed. One thing we didn't get to is this window sill, which I did after that, probably in October. I don't remember exactly when I did that. But basically what I did was I drilled out all these spot welds on this little, I don't even know what you call this, the little hanger that the trim piece goes on. Drilled out all these spot welds, and then had to recreate all, you know, this basically, you know, bent some L channel and just basically had to repair all that. This was Swiss cheese. It's probably the worst of all the window sills. So this is all done. You can see it's painted with port 15. I re-welded on the bracket and prepped in port 15 all behind here where there was just a little bit of rust. So, you know, it makes it look kind of gross because I got drips and all that stuff, and it's a little bit dirty where I was working, but that's all done. So that truly is the last of the metal work. As you recall, we had that done on the last video, and the only other thing I did was underneath here. So basically there was some rust holes in this piece here. I cut it out to here and repatched in a new piece, and that's all been sanded in port 15. And I got this mat just sitting in here, but I do need to finish out all these, you know, grinding up all these welds that we did before and seam sealing all that. So all that's need to be done, but that is the rest of the welding except for what's in the doors. The doors need a little work, just to the bottoms, but the shell of the car is completely done with regard to welding work, so I'm happy about that. No more stick time on this car. I did get spot weld tools, and I did attempt to pull out some of the dents that were done by the spare tire mount. That's about as good as I'm going to get. I might do a few more here just to get rid of this low spot, but I think I'm just going to go filler on that. So the next few videos, like I said, since this shell is done, my main concern is getting it, finishing the bodywork and priming the shell here. So what I'm going to do, the next few videos are going to be me doing bodywork, so filler work. And I just laid out some stuff on my driveway here to basically kind of show you what's coming. Filler work, sanding with the DA, and I'm going to do, I got some, what is this, 320 grit Duragold sandpaper to go on. It's like the 2-inch stuff to go on these boards. So I got a long board and a short block, and I'm not going to go crazy. This isn't going to be a tutorial on body work and you know, that blocking and all that kind of stuff. This is a work truck. Again, for me, it's gonna be a work truck. I don't want it, it's not gonna be a show car, but I don't want it to look like Frankenstein car or, you know, something that you would see in a post-apocalyptic movie, but I don't need it to be perfect. So I've already started doing some filler work. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna be sanding it, you know, to get rid of that. But here's the main sections I need to do. I need to finish this off, you know, where this was welded here. You know, there's rippling here that I need to fill. I think that this quarter panel, or this edge I fixed, it's not quite shaped the way I want, so I'm going to do that. And I think really this side's probably it. Obviously on the nose, I just need to do filler all across here and get that back to where it should be, at least, you know, somewhat straight. And on this side, we replaced this section right here, so there's some hammer marks on that I'll fill. And really, I mean, again, that patch there has to be filled. My fuel door that I welded in, this is kind of a mess. This has been a mess right here where this was previously welded, and so I need to fix that, fill that, and then of course the Frankenstein seam where this was lap welded to fix that corner. So not a whole lot of body work, but you know, again, I'm going to just go filler, just filler. I might not even glaze, just basic filler, DA the filler with 80 grit and 80 grit, 120 grit, and then long and short board with the 320 grit to kind of finish it. I might do a little bit of, what do you call it, where you spray it. I don't even know the word for it now. But I'm not going to do crazy perfect body work. I'm just going to get it looking kind of straight and decent enough. So then after the body work is done, the next step, and I've laid it out on my driveway here, is I'm going to, well, I've been purchasing some painting supplies here. So got some tack cloths, I got some solvent cleaner, I got a couple paint guns, and I've got some epoxy primer from Eastwood. And I'll just give a shot of this. This is the product I'm going to be using. So when I'm also going to sand all the inside and prep all the yellow, you know, all the yellow, just sand all the yellow areas in the inside, the roof, and any, you know, do some rust reformer on that. But the whole inside and outside are going to get epoxy prime with this white epoxy primer. So in the end, we'll have a completely white inside and out car. But again, that's the primer. And then I'm going to have, then I'm going to do the paint. I haven't bought the paint yet. What's going to apply the primer? I think I was thinking this one, it's been like 6 months, I don't even remember. But I got this Spectrum gun. It's the 1.7 tip. And some, you know, separators and you know, a adjustment gauge. I got this gun. It's used, in good shape, and yeah, I think this is the one. The 1.7 I think is what I want to use on the primer, the epoxy primer, since I think it's a little thicker. And then I bought this Husky, and I think this is brand new. Got it on eBay, and this has two tip sizes, a 1.4 and a 2.2, and I believe the 1.4 will be fine for that single stage paint that I'm going to use. I believe I'm going to use Tamco, just a Tamco single stage white paint, but I haven't ordered it yet, so that's subject to change. But that'll be, once I do all the primer and all the body work's done and all the primer's done inside and out, then I'll be moving on to paint. Of course, I haven't bought much here, but I'm going to do some seam sealer, do some rust cavity wax preventer all in the inside and any cavities I have. And I'm going to mask and tape everything off. And again, probably going to go with the Tamco single stage white paint. You know, but that's subject to change. I haven't purchased it yet. Well, in addition to the epoxy primer and the paint, another thing I'm going to be doing in the next few videos and in the summer is applying a coating to a truck bed liner to the entire cargo floor, as well as the pass-through, and then I plan to do the actual floor with this Raptor protective coating here. This kit right here is the spray kit. It comes with a nozzle with 4 24-ounce bottles of the black coating, and then the hardener and measuring cup and all that. So it's all in one kit, and it's that black textured finish. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably go from, depending on how much I have, just from the edge there, and then do the entire floor, and like I said, the pass-through and that floor. So just make it one big kind of truck bed lining, and that will make sure I don't have any issues with rust, or, you know, at least from the top here, or with scratching, you know, paint or anything like that. Like I said, it's kind of going to be a work van, such that, you know, I'm going to be getting in here with boots and stuff. I want to make sure this is well protected and it won't be scratched up. So that's what's coming up in the next few videos, at least regarding the VW bus. I also have some other exciting news coming up too, possibly a move into a different home, which would provide me with some other interesting projects and videos coming up. But It's not finalized yet, so I'm still waiting to see, but that's another thing I've been spending a lot of my time on instead of doing videos. But yeah, now that it's warming up, I really hope to get back at it because I really want to see some more progress get made on this bus in 2022. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.